Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. A very, very big Calimera from the island of love. And of course, we are in Paphos. And you may have noticed that the sky is blue. The sun is shining, especially for you. And of course, Mr. Paul, as he takes you on a little adventure. We're going to head to downtown Paphos, the hotel strip, the promenade, the harbour area, and of course, Bar Street, the most famous street in the world. The most popular place for people when they come on holiday to Paphos. They like to hang out in and around downtown Paphos. What's Paphos got to offer? An awful lot. On top of the blue Mediterranean Sea, there's bars, there's restaurants, there's gift shops, there's hire car companies, you name it, and we've got it. So sit back and relax. Perhaps go and get yourself a nice cup of tea or a mug of tea in the case of our girl in charge of the show, Dayman in downtown Hartlepool. And a big shout out to some other guys that have bought a mug or two via the Marika and Me website. If you're in downtown London, yes, Lord of the M and of course his girl, the greatest Spanish teacher in the world, Lady Andrea. A very, very big buenos dias to you. And hopefully you're all having a fabulous day. And hopefully you're getting ready to go out and have your very own adventures. So this is the sort of semi-dual carriageway little piece of road that does eventually become a dual carriageway, and this is probably the way and the route that you will take from Paphos International Airport en route to your hotel, your apartment complex or your villa, or perhaps you're bringing a tent, who knows, but you could pitch it on Relocating beach, and just over the lampposts, the car roofs and of course the treetops is the blue Mediterranean Sea, and of course that is Relocating beach. Very, very popular beach and a favourite beach of many people that like to come for a little holiday or two on the island of love in downtown Paphos. Now, word of warning, I know I keep telling you this, but it's easy to forget. Speed and speed limits, and the boys and girls in blues are very, very much on it, especially in this area of Paphos, because they are looking to make a couple of bob for the government. The speed limit predominantly is 50 kilometers an hour. In English money, if you're coming from the UK, that is approximately 30 miles an hour. And as we drop down to some of these roundabouts now, the speed limits are dropping to 30. Now, currently, they don't enforce that bit, but the other day when I came round this roundabout, there was a little camera van parked up just off the roundabout. So I got a feeling that perhaps I may be getting a ticket very, very soon indeed, and I don't want you to get one. So be extra careful and extra vigilant. Otherwise, yeah, you're going to get an infringement on your credit card. And again, don't be tempted to put your foot to the floor when you drive along this stretch if you're that little bit late, whether you're going to your complex or going from your complex. 65 kilometers an hour, and then it fluctuates back down to 50, 30 and back up again. Very, very clever tricks for the governments of the world to make a couple of bob out of you and me. Anyway, there you go. There's the driver awareness campaign over. The sky is blue. The sea, I promise you, is going to be very, very blue. Mr. Paul, if you haven't guessed it by now, he's dressed head to toe in blue. So that must mean one thing. All that's missing is you. What you got to do, you know it by now, don't you? Get yourself on a big bird or a canoe. Start paddling or pedaling on a bicycle like crazy. Because Paphos Cyprus, Marika and me. Oh yeah, we're waiting, especially for you. Let's take a left and head to the Relocating tourist beach, otherwise known as Riccos beach. Why is it called Riccos beach? Because quite a long time ago, a gentleman opened a bar, a beach bar, and his name was Riccos, and from that day on, in local folklore, this was known as Riccos beach, and it is one of the greatest beaches in the world. Simple as that. So when you come on your next adventure to downtown Paphos, why not spend a morning or an afternoon basking in the sunshine and looking out straight into the blue Mediterranean Sea on a fabulous, fabulous day like today. Yeah. And I got a feeling there's quite a few people out and about, perhaps exercising, sunbathing, walking around, gathering their thoughts, clearing their minds, and getting themselves ready for their adventure of the day. There it is in all of its glory. Yereskipou Beach, or as we call it, Riccos Beach in downtown Cato Paphos. And there's a lot of people out and about enjoying the sunshine, getting some of those UV rays. It always makes us feel so much better, doesn't it? No one likes those damp days. Perhaps if you're in downtown Yorkshire, Lady Enid, we wish you a fabulous day. Lady Alison, a fabulous day. If you are in downtown Liverpool, we wish Sir Joey a fabulous day. And we're looking forward to seeing all of the people that come on a big bird into downtown Cato Paphos very soon indeed for the grand opening of the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. Yes, for those of you who've missed it, we're opening a spectacality of a bar indeed on the 15th of March 2025. And there's around about 180 people coming to the grand opening on the Saturday night, 15th of March, and we got a feeling a similar amount will be coming on the 16th. That's our second grand opening on the Sunday night, and we're going to do it all over again on the 17th, which of course is St. Paddy's Day, and hopefully you'll bring something in green. I'm going to get myself something in green as well and start doing some Irish dancing and perhaps drink a pint of Guinness or two. So come and join us at the Marika and Me Lounge Bar on Bar Street. We'll be open from 10 o'clock in the morning, but on those three grand openings, we're going to close at around about 3, allow you guys to go off and get refreshed, perhaps have a bite to eat, but hopefully you'll all come back from 6 p.m. and dance and drink the night away and party and get to meet some new friends, get to put faces to some of the names that I mentioned, like Lord Lee, our mountain man, his girl Lady Vicky, Lady Sally the Briars, she's coming, and if she's coming, that must mean Lord of the Mat of the Dyers is coming as well. And one or two people will be tuned in because we'll be going live on the internet. I got a feeling that Lady Andrea and of course Lord of the Mart may be watching, perhaps Lady Ali and Lord of the Neil in downtown Norfolk, and those Pussycat Dolls, I got a feeling they'll be tuned in and perhaps doing a jig or two. This is the Hotel Strip. First hotel on the block is the Louis Fyerton Beach Hotel. Fabulous hotel, and if you want to see it in all its glory, go and pop Louis Fyerton Beach Hotel into the YouTube search box with those magic words Marika and Me, and guess what? You'll see a storm in its reception and even filming a wedding to some superstars in downtown South Wales. Yes, Lady Marie and of course the man of her dreams, Sir of the Michael, and of course their daughters, Princess Kaylee and of course Princess Tammy, and a young boy with the bluest eyes in the world, little Viscount Leo. Hopefully you'll come back and join us on the Island of Love very soon indeed. Aquamari Hotel, 5-star luxury hotel. Again, if you walk out of the back door of any of these hotels on the left hand side, you will straight onto the coastal pathway, and of course you'll get a spectacular view out into the blue Mediterranean Sea. And if you take a right and keep walking along that coastal pathway, you will head deep in towards the promenade and the harbour area. If you take a left out of the rear of any of these hotels and walk for a bit, you will come to Yereskipou Beach, which of course is Riccos Beach. So great locations, these hotels, and they offer great service. Some would say great value, some will say prices have gone up, and yes they have, but of course prices all over the world have gone up. But if you Google around and ask our opinion, we can recommend some great places for you to stay on a more affordable budget, shall we say. Plenty of apartment complexes in and around Universal, Tomb of the Kings, which perhaps are that little bit more affordable, or perhaps will allow you to come 2 or 3 times to downtown Cato Paphos. Now, I've got a little boy cigar, I've got a cigarette lighter, I'm going to light it up so you enjoy and feast your eyes upon the beauty and the spectacality of the area known as downtown Cato Paphos. Yep, those magic words. There is no doubt about it that life on the island of love is very, very good indeed. And if you are thinking about relocating to Cyprus, many people are, aren't they? There are many ways that you can do it. And if you do it, I promise you, you will not regret it. Very relaxed, calm atmosphere, very safe place to live, by the way, and quite affordable. I mean, there's many places that are cheaper, obviously, but by European standards, Cyprus is certainly very affordable, and I believe it's considerably cheaper to live in Cyprus than it is in the UK. So as long as you've got a good income from somewhere, or perhaps a pension, or perhaps a big nest egg, you could come and spend the rest of your life on the island of love, and you're going to have a fabulous time indeed. Amarvi Hotel, luxury 5-star resort. Lots of people like to stay there, like our good lady Rachel, and of course the man with a Cheshire cat smile, her lord and our lord of the Jace. And hopefully they're going to come back to Paphos very soon indeed. Alexander the Great Hotel doesn't need much of an introduction because many people know it and call it their second home, like Our Lady Ness and her lord of the Andy, who currently are on adventures in downtown Belgium. And I got a feeling they'll be popping up a video or two on their YouTube channel, so I want to go and hunt them down. Andy and Ness, or is it Ness and Andy's? Ness and Andy's adventures, and of course, guess what car they're driving, and see what they get up to as they roam around Belgium. They often go into Shropshire and of course Staffordshire, and often into Wales, and lots of people like North Wales, don't they? They like to see what's going on and what the weather's like, because Wales can be a fabulous place, or it can be a little bit damp and dreary. The final ascent into downtown Paphos Promenade and harbour area. Again, restaurants, bars, diamond shops if you fancy a diamond, and of course great views and great places to gather your thoughts as you walk around and enjoy the spectacality of the area known as downtown Paphos. And of course, if you crescendo down the promenade, you will end up in the main harbour area. Plenty of bars, plenty of restaurants, and plenty of activities like cruise ships, boat trips, fishing trips. Perhaps if you want to go fishing, there's one or two little charters out there. Let's let these guys go. Let's let all these guys, shall we? We're going to get a thank you? I don't think so. There we go. They're all planning their day's adventures as they strut towards the promenade and the harbour area. Now, if you do like what you see, please hit the like and please hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a single penny, by the way. This is like a bit of a misconception in the world, isn't it? If you take out a subscription on a mobile phone contract, subscription on Netflix, you're going to pay every single month. But if you hit the subscribe button on YouTube, it doesn't cost you a single penny. It just tells YouTube that you like what you've seen, and perhaps they should recommend this little channel known as Marika and me to more like-minded people like yourself. So please hit the like and please hit that subscribe, and of course then you will be notified when our next video comes online, and hopefully you'll join us on our little ventures in and around Paphos. And if there's somewhere that you'd like me to go, drop it in the comments, and you never know. That little video may be coming very soon indeed, especially for you. And of course, if you would like to keep the channel afloat, you can always go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. If you Google these magic words, Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and me, or the other way around, Marika and me, Buy Me a Coffee, up will come our landing page. And of course, you could choose to read a little bit more about us, and of course a comment or two. And we all love to read the comments, don't we? Yes, it always tickles us. And of course, fingers crossed, hopefully you'll gift us a coffee or two. And that helps to keep the channel afloat. And that's how you say a big thank you to Mr. Paul, and of course the most beautiful woman in the world, Miss Ochin Gracilia LaBouffe, your Marika and my Marika. This is the harbour main car park, by the way, totally free of charge. Some days it can't cope with the volume of traffic, but today it's not too bad. Lots of people like to park up, go into the harbour. Lots of people like to meet friends and go for lunch, go for dinner, have a great time. But it's totally free of charge, 7 days a week. And of course there is a further car park to the rear of the harbour restaurants, which again, totally free of charge. And over in the distance is the main terminal for the harbour bus station, and it's brand new, state-of-the-art, all electronic, and there is also a lady or a man in there that will give you information and help you to plan your little adventures on the buses. And there's one of the blue buses pulling up now. And if you want to go on a bus trip, €2.50 per trip. If you want to get a day pass, that's €6.50. You can also get a week pass, a fortnightly pass, or even a monthly pass. So go and check them out on paphosbuses.com.cy. Yes, and while you're at it on the internet, why not go and check us out, marikaandme.com. That's our website. Again, more information about ourselves, about Paphos, and of course, you can purchase a little Marika and Me gift or two, perhaps a mug, perhaps a suitcase. There's all sorts of bits and bobs on there. Key rings with the little logos, Marika and Me. I'm going to say a massive, massive thank you for joining me. Very, very much appreciated. I'll look forward to your company again very, very soon indeed. And like I say, please don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe, and I'll look forward to your company again very, very soon indeed. We've circumnavigated the harbour area and we're now coming back to the harbour roundabout. We're going to take a left and head up towards the Tomb of the Kings area. So don't forget to come back for that next little video. Thanks for watching.